Hi everybody, it's Talk to Me Tuesday and it's Wednesday, the 13th of February. I can't remember what I was going to say. I didn't film yesterday because you can probably hear from my throat. I have yet another sore throat and cough. This is what happens when you work in a school. Everything the kids get, you get. So that's always good fun. So if I have to keep coughing, I apologise. What have I been doing this week? I've mostly been ill this week. I ran a party for my friend's little boy on Saturday. It was his half birthday, because for his actual birthday he fell off a massive slide about a week before his birthday and broke his arm. So there was a 90-degree bend in his arm where there shouldn't have been, and we ended up cancelling his party because he was just in so much pain. And he's all mended now and doing really well, but we did his birthday, and I'd said to her that I could happily run a birthday party, and we did a craft birthday party. So he's very, very into Minecraft, and he's slightly autistic, so he gets really fixed on something. So he was very fixed on Minecraft. So we painted Minecraft little mini chests, wooden chests, and swords, and they did some key rings, and then I made a piñata and play some games with them. It's a bit hard actually because they've got to the age now. He was 8.5. My son is 9, and a lot of his friends are 9 or nearly 9, and they're not really there to play games. They kind of just want to be on tablets or playing Fortnite or playing Minecraft or playing something. So it was quite hard to get them enthusiastic about games. I found it a lot harder work than it used to be. So it's probably the last birthday party I will volunteer to run, because by the end of it I had a croaky voice when I started, and by the end of it my voice was just gone. So I spent most of Sunday just sitting on the sofa feeling poorly. So I've done a few things this week. So I've made a couple of t-shirts which I don't have here to show you. One was for the birthday boy. He's very into Bendy and the Ink Machine. So I did him a Bendy t-shirt. I did my son a t-shirt. Oh, I might be able to pause. Hang on. Can I pause? No, I can't pause. I know I've messed up my camera. There we go. Woo. I did my son, slight interlude while I fiddle with things, a Fortnite t-shirt that says, I can't remember what it says. Oh, something boss. It's a Fortnite thing. I don't know, I just made him a t-shirt. And he is not wanting to take that off. He's finally caved and put it into the washing machine because it's got chocolate spread on the shoulder, as happens with 9-year-old boys. So he has finally conceded that I'm allowed to wash it. So I made those 2 t-shirts. I made myself a top. It's just a linen top, but it says A Tale as Old as Time, and it has the rose, or a rose on it, from Beauty and the Beast, and it's all glittery. I need to iron it a bit more because it feels like it's coming up a little bit. So I made that. I made myself a bag when I met up with Jennifer last year. She was really kind enough to bring me some Harry Potter fabric, and I've been not knowing what to make with it, so I made myself a bag. This is just a tote bag. It's got foam interfacing, so it sort of will sit nicely. It has the houses on there, and then this cool fabric on the back. Definitely has straps. It's got a green lining, you probably can't see, and then it's just got this zipped topper that you tuck in. So I made that. This is going to be my bag for when we go to when we go to America in July, because we're going to be doing the Harry Potter studio tours. Oh, there's a pocket on the front as well. I forgot to mention that. There's a zipped pocket on the front. But this will be for when we go in July. I'm going to make one for when we go in April. Let me show you the fabric. So I've been in love with this fabric forever and not known what to do with it, but it's the Disney Princesses and they're all sketchy and it's just the most pretty fabric. I love it. So I'm going to make a bag out of that. And the other thing I did is a tote bag. I said that I wanted to copy Jennifer's tote bag that she made. So I have a tote bag and I have put this funky, my zip's not undoing, there we go, this funky orangey fabric inside of it, so it's now lined and it has pockets and a zipped panel, and I boxed the bottom of the bag, and then on the front of the bag, because these were blank totes, I put a quote from Moana, "I like to dance with the ocean," which is if you have seen Moana, it's the grandmother who then becomes a stingray. Is that what they are? Stingrays? I think so. But in the movie, she passes away and she comes back as a stingray, and she's the village crazy lady, which I like to think is what I am. Although I don't live in a village, but if this was a village, I would be the village crazy lady. So yeah, it's I was really happy with the way it went together. I wasn't so happy. I had a few issues with my sewing machine, and I think it was partly because I was still not feeling so fantastic, and I was really struggling. And I think also because I didn't have an orange thread, so I chose to use a black thread so it would look make it pop a little bit, but I really don't like the black thread. I think it looks a bit silly. But for some reason, sewing the tabs onto the end of the zips, I had nothing but problems with that. My sewing machine just did not want to do it. In the end, I changed my needle and everything, and it worked. I changed my needle and rethreaded everything, and it seemed to work, but my brain just wasn't there to make it. But aside from that, everything else is good here. More Disney crafting going on, which I think will probably be the theme of my videos until such time as I've been to Disney, and then I'll probably be talking about Disney. Aside from that, everything else is good, and I will see you all next week. I hope you're all well and crafting and doing what you love. And Jennifer, my Hannah this morning, I was on Instagram and she was looking at your cats, and she said you're very, very lucky to have that many cats and they're all very, very cute. So thanks, because I now think she's going to be asking for a cat, and I can't have cats because I'm allergic. Well, that's what I tell her. But she was oohing and ahhing over your cat pictures. I'm going to go, and I will see you all next week. Bye.